this evening's live. I just wanted to touch base on what I see transpiring. As we can see, XRP is gearing up. It's closing in on, let's see, we're closing in on $1 here for the first time in over 2 years. And it's a pretty spectacular thing that we're experiencing right now. Yeah. Make sure that this shared. It's my third time back here. I don't really think that this is going to push around too far. I think we're going to have to a pretty simple discussion here amongst ourselves. But we might, there might be some people that come in because they're going to be like, holy crap, what's going on here? So XRP, XLM right now are both hot. XLM's up, where are we at? 4.7%. XRP's up 7.5%. XRP's just about 96 cents right now. It's been it's been unbelievable. It's been unbelievable. I just don't even know how else to describe it. Q, welcome in. Anthony Venegas, good evening. Mario Louise Willamese, welcome in. Noah Gaynor, welcome in. Thanks for being in Tom's Army for over 2 years with the XRP 589 Moon Badge. God Candle coming in. FOMO about setting. Yes, sir. Knew it would push through once Tyson fight starts. Yeah. Trading with J-Ride, welcome in. And thanks for being in Tom's Army for over 2 years with the XRP 589 Moon Badge. I greatly, greatly appreciate that. Q 98 cents. Yeah, we tapped right around 98. Rob Holkalick, welcome in, and thanks for being in Tom's Army for over 1 year with the I Told You So badge. Appreciate that, Rob. Good to see you in here, buddy. Crazy Paul, welcome in, and thanks for being in Tom's Army for over 2 months for 2 months with the Dusty's Outhouse Crypto News. And thank you so much, by the way, for I seen that $50 donation on PayPal. That was incredible. Thank you so much for that, my friend. Like, seriously. As high time, does it make sense to switch to algo when XRP reaches $1? Looks like algo is behind. I mean, I don't trade XRP for anything, so in my opinion, that's not what I'm doing. But everybody's entitled to their own opinion. XRP's target right now out of that cup and handle is still $1.20. Whether or not algo's behind or not, algo did have a 28% move, remember, in the last 12 hours. So, as you can see, like DGB, if you're looking for something and you're like, well, what's going on? DGB's consolidating a bull flag right now. So if you guys are not in DGB, pay attention. I added a link because a lot of people were saying they couldn't find DGB. They're having problems like me. So I went out of my way and tried to find DGB. And if you look here, I added a link from where I bought it at crypto.com. Just buy DGB. There's no attachment. If you sign up with my link, there's $50 you get for signing up, but it's nothing, there's nothing special about it. But it is a place to buy DGB. For the copy traders out there, we're up 30% again in an XLM trade. Or no, not 30, 28% or whatever it is. But I've been riding XLM a lot because it helps me stay unbiased with my XRP analysis. But it's just been, I don't know, it's an interesting time we're in right now. So let me timestamp this. Make sure that that like button so YouTube does recommend this update. I mean this live. I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. And we're going to see how high we're going to go here. So good early AM. 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Saturday, November 16th, 2024. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of again. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in. So it's pretty incredible when we're watching this. Like in real time, it's pretty incredible watching this. Because we've literally went for XRP from 54 cents, 52 cents in a matter of weeks. Not even. It feels like a matter of days. So a lot of volatility on this push up here. A lot of volatility. I want to go through the numbers and I want to go through a lot of things here. But isn't it incredible being able to see here and watch this in real time together what is transpiring? It's amazing. Like, it's amazing. Like, watching this, it's incredible. Just incredible. Tom, what is your opinion about Casper? I mean, Casper is an interesting one right now because some of the news that came out about their founders wasn't exactly great when they kind of ran off with some money, it seems like, at least on the onset, or at least from the stigma we're getting. You know, so that's not exactly a great thing. So, but no, I'm not cutting my hair at a dollar. I said that was my first opportunity to do it. All-time highs was another opportunity, but I said I've been saying I don't think I'm actually gonna ever be able to cut it until we hit $10, and it makes me at least six figures. But I don't know. I like my hair. I like my hair. I've grown attached to it. Now I think my hair is becoming the XRP mascot. So, but anyhow, so let's get into the XRP chart because it is fantastic. This was the technical target that I drew out for us, or for myself earlier when we were consolidating. It actually broke up and it's fulfilling this target. That's why we could get a little pullback here now that we've pushed where we need to push here. I'm thinking if we're going to get a small pullback here, it should retest because that was the technical breakout point right here when it broke out. Wait a minute, let's see exactly because it broke out. And I know it's sideways, but it's an interesting dynamic. But that's what broke out. So I'm going to close my XLM so we can do this. But 25% for the copy traders. I don't want to keep it open after that volatile push up while I'm doing this. It's not good business. But now for the copy traders on BITUNIX, we are, I don't know, we're doing very well. Up 230%, up almost $400. The followers have made $1,262. Is that right? Holy shit. Anyhow, so let's finish watching this. Your commitment is undeniable, Tom. May God continue to bless us all with your presence on here. Thank you, Oliver. I appreciate that. I love the $10 per token goal and the hair goes then. Yes, George. I think so too. I think it's a good idea. So I'm thinking we very much could run here. Let's go into our other chart. XRP for the last 2 years, 45 cents is about my... Oh, that's a beautiful average. Beautiful average. Yeah, look at that. We're over now, guys. This is where I need to see something real quick and we can see what kind of... Because now we're over for the first time really here. We're over this rising channel. Now the next step up is that cup and handle resistance. And guys and gals, look at this. Look at this. That is friggin' beautiful. That is beautiful. I mean, I always say that XRP, when it runs, you have to be in it before it starts running because it goes so quick. Look at this. From November 10th. It went up 100% since November 10th. A lot of people say XRP never moves. How about a one bagger in 6 friggin' days? 6 friggin' days. And now where I bought it in at 34. And I bought a little more at 38. So let's just say 35, 30. Everybody talks a lot, but I mean, now XRP's up 170% for me right now in current spot. Actually, it's up a little bit more from where I just said. But you see what I'm saying here? We're up 173%, and it's only at 96 cents. This is how you make real money. The real money's not made even on this move. It's made in our consistency and being able to buy at 34 and understanding the market. Or being able to buy right here when it came down to 38 and understanding that was maybe the last chance ever under 40. So it's unbelievable what's transpiring here. There's actually something that I was speculating. I think Ethereum is behind. And I was looking at an opportunity here, and I'm always looking for an opportunity. And I actually took an Ethereum trade in the copy trade, and we made 8.5%. And then I sold it because I wanted to buy into XLM because I'm not going to use other money. And now I think I'm going to flip back into XLM when it back to Ethereum possibly. If it comes down to 3,105, or maybe not. Maybe it doesn't even need to come down there. But that's what I sold out of. I was going to hold Ethereum, but I sold it for 8% because I wanted to get back in XLM. But anyhow, so now I'm transfer out the $52 that we made on the XLM trade just now because I don't want to have more than 170 in there and yada, yada, yada. So let's continue. So, man, it feels like we're just going to run. God, this is so beautiful. I mean, this is so freaking beautiful. I've waited so long. There's 108 people here right now at 12:18. And for the record, I don't know how long I'm going to be on. I just seen the charts going, and I'm like, I better go on. Yeah, I'm an investor of VeChain, too. I don't know why earlier I didn't say it. But I have, I think it's 22,220. Let me check. I kept talking about VeChain and Zone. I watched my replay. I'm like, why didn't I say I own VeChain? Like, Tom, hello. You got it in your portfolio. I have 22,234 VeChain. And then like AMP, you guys know I have 100,000 AMP that I kept because I know it's going to have a push at some point. And it's just something that I want to do. It's just something I wanted to do. Man, I've got so much stuff. Our patience is definitely paying off. It's definitely paying off. How high are we going, Vincent? And thank you for being in Tom's Army for 6 months plus with the XRP Predictor. And everybody, if you're not part of Tom's Army, this would be a great opportunity. XRPs went up 100% in a week. I think some of you who want to pay it forward and join Tom's Army, I would love to see. I see not many people in Tom's Army in this live. I would love to see more people in Tom's Army. At least a pay it forward mentality. Maybe a YouTube super chat. Maybe hit the like button. Maybe you share this to somewhere that has never seen my content. Yada yada. Testing the team's testicular fortitude. Oh yes. Oh yes. Now, can I ask everybody an honest question? Do you see this in Ethereum being behind here? Can you see like the breakout that I'm seeing with Ethereum? And I think I measured it properly. So, short-term breakout, and I think this is where my next move is going to be. I already made 8% on the initial break from here up, and then I sold to get back in a XLM and just made 25%. But I wanted to be in Ethereum for this move up to 3,322.25, which when it gave me the 322.25, there's 222 there. I mean, that was a big omen. Like, hey, Tom, this isn't a bad trade. And I would put the stop loss down here. It's only going to be a 5x trade. So I put it at 2,000. Because I'd put it underneath the pattern. 2,973. No, not 2,962 would be my stop loss. And on 170 on a 5x trade, that'd be 2.65% risk. Or about 26% risk, so 26. Be about a $45 risk, but I just made 55 plus the 10 from Ethereum, so 65. So I'd still be up plus 20. I think Ethereum is getting ready for a breakout. So do I. And I'm going to buy it back. Like I said, and I'm going to buy it for the copy trade. And then, hey, it is what it is because my gut's telling me that this is where I need to go next. And I'm just going to follow it. I'm going to do this real quick. Man, that copy trading is out of control. We're just killing it. Wow. Anyhow, Ethereum, 5x trade, $170. Let's do a market order because it feels better. It's going to do it at 3,131.78 approximately. Let's see. It opened it up at 3,131.76. Stop loss, I said 2,000. I only like to put it on in case there's some crazy event. I'll go 2,962.22. That's a $43.57 risk. So, gives us time. It gives the opportunity for Ethereum to try to work it out here. Okay. So, let's see. And I have no exposure to Ethereum, so I like doing stuff like that at times when it looks like it's going to have a move. So, treat yourself. I'm doing similar, but I have 10% of what you've got. I'm not a trader, but I'd like to buy the next XRP dip. Any advice or tips? No, I don't have any advice for another XRP dip. We've just had a 2.5-year XRP accumulation. So to say you want to buy the next dip, I mean, it's so far out of my price range now that I wouldn't even touch it with a 10-foot pole now. I own it. I'm not going to sell it, but I'm saying my price range was sub 40 for a reason that I wanted to compound what I owned from every 30 or 35 cents 1x. I didn't want to buy it at 75 or $1.25 and 1x at every $1. I wanted to 1x at every 30 to 35 cents, and I got exactly what I bargained for. So I don't know. I can't give you advice on where to buy it on a correction right now. Impossible to say where the next pull down is because we just had one. It could be as simple as right now. It could be right now. And the reason I say that is, see how we just broke outside this rising channel? Have we back tested the rising channel? No. So to me, it feels like before we could get to $1, maybe we hit $1 first and then come back. But the 90 cent area right here would be or 91.60 would be a great spot to start if we were going to have some kind of correction. I'm not calling for a correction, but everybody in the audience seems to be, not everybody, but a few of you in the audience are asking about a correction. What? Hold on one sec. This might, I'm like delirious now because I've been doing this I'm looking at my screen for so long. But I can't help but show up. I don't even know how the microphone sounds. Hopefully it sounds good, but if it doesn't, I apologize. Yes, sir. Let's get it, Tom. Positivity. Yes, positivity over negativity, indeed. I see a lot of hate in the world, so I do it from a standpoint of positivity over negativity. We're helpful, not hurtful. We are the light, not the dark. We're light. We extinguish the darkness. But we need the dark, too, to show us just how beautiful the light really is. And we do it from, we're not the victim here. We never have been and we never will be. In fact, we play the winner, more than play the winner. We are the winners, each and every one of us who are here, because we're so far ahead of the game and we didn't let it deter us in any way. But by being the winner, you need to have all the information from a charting and news perspective, and that's what we do here. That's what we do here. Somebody rejoined Tom's army, it looks like. Wow. That's awesome to see. So happy to see that. Bitcoin's up 640. Daniel, welcome to the... Oh, he upgraded to the OG perk. Daniel, thank you so much. Been in Tom's army for 6+ months with the XRP Predictor. And he upgraded to the OG perks. No smokes. Holy smokes. Wow. Wow, that is so cool. Anti-communist, welcome in. I love you, man. Anti-communist, he is so supportive. When we're at the pits of our lows, he was one of the most supportive people I've ever met in the comments. Like, he was just talking, just such high praise. Even when we were having bad moments, when we didn't think us, as a community, the ones who understand the long game, we weren't thinking it was a bad thing. But a lot of people were talking trash or whatever. He was so positive and just trying to he's the kind of person who wasn't even bagging on people. And this is what I respected about what he was saying. He didn't even bag on people in the comments. He was trying to push them in the right direction so that they would actually buy XRP. He was not trying to push them away or say, you don't deserve it. He was actually telling them, hey, I know you hate basically XRP, but you got to take this now. You're not going to get a chance like this. And he was pointing to the days. Pointing to November. I've even seen his comments, a few of them that were pretty spectacular. Talking about November and talking about we were this and that and how we're going to hit $1 before the end of the year. And everybody, And I said I could see $1.20 before the end of the year, but everybody who was saying $10, I couldn't see it. But $1.20, absolutely, that cup and handle. Jane says, thanks for doing what you do, Tom. You're a legend. Oh, thank you so much. And that's the first YouTube super chat from you, too. That's a great timing for that. And thank you for the $7.99 donation. We're actually gonna relax together, smoke some cannabis. So if you guys are new and you ever see me smoking something, I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't smoke nicotine or vapes or any kind of thing like that. I like cannabis. Ever since I broke my back when I was 23, and I'll be 41 next month. So this has been my saving grace, to stay away from pharmaceuticals. I'm a big herbal person. I wish you guys could see my regimen. I started a new one, and it's been actually spectacular. My brain power has been... Everything's been firing on all cylinders. Bob Burtner, welcome in, and thanks for being in Tom's Army for 6+ months with the XRP Predictor. I know, wow, indeed, my friend. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Even though we were predicting this, it's still unbelievable when it happens. There's no funner time than when XRP is done. I'm telling you right now, there is no funner time than when XRP does this. Like, there's just no funner time. That's all I can say. There's just no funner time. When was the last time we seen XRP at $1? Does anybody know? Does anybody? Well, maybe you do, because I put it in the title. So maybe that's a dumb question. But does anybody know when the last time we hit $1? And you guys think this is something? Wait until we actually start breaking out of these regions. We have no reason to go back down again. Remember all those people that were waiting for sub 30, sub 40? You know how many people I talked out of selling XRP at 40 and 50 and 60 and 70, especially 50 for some reason? Glad that I spent so much time doing it because it paid off for a lot of people. Life-changing money here. Life-changing money. That it's not, you might not even think for you it's life-changing, but for somebody, this move just now was life-changing. There's no doubt about it. I think we just moonshot through. I had somebody comment about this. So here, I'll just show you. So for anybody who's wondering about the copy trading, I don't know how so this is for the last, here, the last 7 days is right here. But overall, this is what we've done so far. Up 232.27%, up $397 on PNL. So, and we currently have an Ethereum trade. Followers are up $1,264. That is craziness. Crazy in a good way. That, like, oh my God, that makes me so happy. Like, I don't even know how to describe it. To know people are making money like that, over 1,000, oh my God. Makes me so happy. That's why I'm on. The consistency is breeding my response, and the more response I have, the more accurate I'm getting, not just in the charts, but, oh man, it's everything. Where's my, oh, right here. So I thank everybody for being in here. And if you're new, we have 123 people. I mean, I really didn't think we were going to have this many people at 12:30 a.m. So let's be honest. Cup, handle. So this white is the handle. This is what we're playing up to right now. That's right here. I color coded it now. So the white handle with the white target up here is $1.18. The cup and the cup target is in yellow, and this is up here at $1.35. So right now we're trying, or $1.37. So right now our target is still $1.37. So if you're looking to sell and you sell before the cup and handle finishes out, even from where we're at, there's still 41%. Now listen, guys, this is where it gets fun. Just hear me out. We have a 35-cent average, right? For anybody who buys here at 96, they make 41%. Not us. That's 40 cents. That's another 1x plus. That's what I'm saying. The higher up it gets, the easier it is. Every time it goes up 35 cents, we make 1x. This is the funnest. I'm telling you, this is something that I've prophesized in my own head for years and years. And now it's starting to play out. Now it's not going to be easy because a lot of people are going to want to sell. A lot of people are going to want to do this and that. And Ethereum, watch this back test. It should come down here and back. The only reason I didn't wait is because I'm live and I didn't know if I'd be watching it when it came back. But it's close. Remember what I said when we first started? Right here. 2,000. Oh, I guess I could have waited. I'm live. 3,104. Not that it matters because my stop loss is way the hell down. But somewhere in that range, Ethereum looks like it wants to break out in a pretty friggin' big way here. And I have it like this, but you really could look at this a little bit different. And I acknowledge, like, we could have already broke out of the first area, but I think having it like this and acknowledging the top wicks here, 1, 2, 3, is the way to play this. This is teasing a very big break. Oh man. Brad Lumber, not my first loss, my other account. Thank you so much for the $10 donation, and not your first indeed, my friend. Not your first. I'm glad you told me that. Man, I'm just stoked. Like, when I look at I'm just stoked. Gala, I feel like, it's about to have a big move. VELO is going to have a big move soon. Like, VELO is one that has my skin, like, look at VELO. Bull flag. If you haven't bought VELO yet, get ready. This bull flag should play out nicely, and we should be up here soon. We should be at least right here. I think we're going to end up here in a very quick fashion. When we talk next, VELO should be up at least, well, it could be way up higher, but at least the momentary push should push it up 5 to 7% here with that short-term bull flag. AMP's getting ready. Flare, we talked about it in my last live, how it was getting ready off of here. I didn't have anywhere to buy it, but if I did, I would have bought it because I don't have Uphold anymore. But I still get it monthly through the airdrops and stuff. You guys know how it works. So anyhow, a nice bull flag here too for Flare. Market's looking good. Market's looking good. Oof. Tom, what do you think will happen when the Asian market wakes up in a couple hours? I would expect some fireworks in a good way. I'm telling you, though, there's one thing we have to watch out for, and it's not a bad thing, but like with Bitcoin and Ethereum, look at Ethereum. None of the money's been finding its way to Ethereum recently. I have a feeling that's going to change here in the next 12 or so hours. Some of the money's going to find its way to Ethereum, and what I'm picturing in my head, and this is what we're going to have to be careful about. Ethereum, Bitcoin, some of these are going to tell us early. Look at this. If this does break up, we have to make sure that it doesn't do one of these. You see that? You see that? And then what if it does, you see that? We have to make sure, because it could in fact end up as a double top if it doesn't break there. So we have to make sure that that breaks past there. And it should, this consolidation right here should allow it to push through. And that'll be a big sign for the market. Big sign. And the fact that consolidated for since November 12th, and it came down 13% roughly. I mean, that's a good thing for the market. Come on, XRP and XLON, just blow past here, please. Oh man, this is unreal. Skyrocket the moon. I mean, you guys, I know everybody's feeling this. Charles says, Tom, great job. Best XRP tech. I appreciate that. Surprised people are not buying Flare. Yeah, I have my holdings of Flare that I just hold on to, as everybody knows, but they add up a little bit, but I don't have it because, or I don't buy more because it's not, when it's around where it was at, when it's a breakout point, I would, but it's not available on anything that any of my exchanges right now. Now, I could go inside like the wallet and stuff, but. Oh man, come on. Come on, XRP. So, we're so close. We are so close to $1 right now. It's scary. Fulfilled that target now. We're just going to have to watch this. We've broken out of the rising channel now. And now it's on to the handle resistance here, which is the handle target at $1.10, $1.18 roughly. I mean, we don't have anything left now. We cleared out the 24 now, or the 23 high. Now, the last time we hit $1 was November of 2022, I believe. Where was this at? Not November of 2022. What is this? January of 2000. No, it's before that. We haven't hit since December. No, it was right after December, I believe. Was it December? We haven't hit, I said 22. We haven't hit $1 since 2021 in December. Oh yeah, XRP Healthcare. I'm glad somebody brought that up. XRP Healthcare was up 60% before the clock flipped. I'm not joking. So anybody who's in XRP Healthcare, I talked about how it was ready to make an explosive move all the way up here, and it did in one day. So, and that's a huge reversal. It was up, if you combine right now, it's up 73% in the last like 12 hours. So anybody who's been paying attention with this. Well, of course Mike Tyson lost. It was all fixed. I wasn't going to watch or play into that because it was all set up that way. I'm not surprised at all Mike Tyson lost. Everybody bet on Tyson. Who do you think was going to win? The house never loses. It was such a setup. Tyson, there was rumors that came out the amount that he was paid to take a dive. So it's that was never going to be anything real. Like, people just waste their time on that. Notice what everybody's paying attention to. They're paying attention to that junk, and they're not making life-changing money in crypto right now. I do have a Telegram group, but I talk to at certain times in there, but it's nothing like it used to be. You know, certain people that will share cool stuff. Tanya shared, I don't think I have my Telegram on here since I restarted this, but Tanya shared something cool in there today. Let's look at this real quick. I want to look at the XRP liquidations, because earlier they were making us feel great. Just great with the way that they were liquidating. Because longs and shorts were getting liquidated. Let's go into the hourly. Look at, even in the hourly, we could see It's, I mean, even 628,000 were liquidated in longs, 1.29 million in shorts. That's not bad. It's not a bad ratio. But I said earlier, shorts, I feel sorry for the shorts right now because well, I do feel sorry because I don't ever want anybody to lose money, but um, I'm kind of just rambling on. I've said so much today, I don't really have much else to say. Sometimes you just want to watch. Can you blame me? I'm building towards something for a very long, man, DGB. Look at this. If you haven't bought into DGB, look at this consolidation. When you look at it into the smaller time frames, look how beautiful this consolidation is right now. And the only problem DGB had was it came up so fast, so now it consolidates like this. DGB does this, and then it'll have another move. That's a nice, it's a nice big bull flag right there. Everybody see that? You see how the volume's crashing? Volume crashing, price is still dropping. This is perfect conditions for a bullish reversal. And you'll hear me talk a lot more about DGB now that I'm fully back invested as of a few days ago. But that's a beautiful bull flag. And look, whoops, shit. I don't know why I measured that. But look, you see how the volume's crashing? Volume crashing while the price is crashing. That's a bullish signal. Because with the volume crashing, the price shouldn't be dropping this much. This is an overzealous drop. And these are perfect conditions for a bullish reversal. Oh, I know, anti-communist, and it's funny because you were saying for weeks, sell me your XRP, and he was too. He was buying it every single week when it would drop below 50 and when it was at 55, and he knew what he was doing. That's why I said I respect what he was saying because he wasn't calling people dumb. He was just saying, please sell it to me. I'll buy it up from you. Put it on the open market. IOTA too feels like it's got a big move pending. Man, IOTA's already printed me so much money. But look how big this move looks like. If IOTA plays out properly, we haven't made nothing yet. It's imitating the move that Algo just had earlier. I'm targeting right around 17.1 cents is where we should, sooner rather than later, see IOTA. That's about a 10% rally here. And if you look at it, it's trailing behind Algo, which had the same consolidation and pushed up. So now Algo's up here. IOTA's still down here looking to get up here. Now Algo's looking to get up near 23, 24 probably. But very similar patterns. Very similar. This just needs to get this little jump out. It's still within this part of the consolidation. Man, this is so fun. What's next resistance level? We don't have one. $1, the obvious resistance level. But we don't have one right now. If we break $1, there's nothing. That's why I keep saying there's nothing until we get to that handle resistance. The handle resistance is at like $1.18. We have nothing between $1 and $1.18. There's nothing. There's nothing I can point to that would tell me that that's an obvious resistance. You can look at past year resistances, but they're just multi-level resistance, nothing major, because there's no pattern formation in between. That's the beauty. Welcome in from Canada, eh? Candace says, I have to be up in 3 hours for work, but this is too good to go to sleep. I know. I'm sorry you have to go to work in 3 hours. I'm going to be so tired in the morning, too, because I have a 5-year-old who's developmentally delayed. Was in a very serious car accident when he was 6 months old, broke his femur, and it caused we suspect some, scrambling of the brains a little bit. But he makes the best of it, and I love him. So, and it's a beautiful thing we have with him. And he's got the best personality, and he's learning so much now. And he's in school in a special needs program. He goes to therapy. He's like 3 days a week for speech, food therapy, because he's got a G-tube. So it's a pretty interesting thing. It's a pretty interesting thing. Well, isn't it cool to look at the charts, how we've had them for how long? And how long have we been saying guys and gals? Oh my goodness. This W reversal, this inverse head and shoulders, it's so big. It's so big. And look, when it plays out, remember how we kept saying when it plays out, everybody's going to say, how did we not see it? And we're going to say, oh, we seen it. Some just didn't want to pay attention. Thanks, Tom. What's up with Casper for $2 donation? I've stayed away from Casper for one reason. I sold it when it was at like 2 cents. Everybody knows because it, or 2.6, because it hit a resistance and we had made decent money and it should have broke past it and something wasn't right. Well, it came out that the founders like kind of took some money and they kind of ran with some of it. So from the project, so that's why it continues to get stomped. Eventually, it's gonna have a huge reversal, but where? That was the inverse, the huge inverse head and shoulders. No, price discovery is not even close to starting. I mean, if you guys want to see the serious targets right now, after if we break all of this, and let's just say it plays true. Let's just say it plays true. I've already wrote all of this out. Short target would be $2.22. Can't make that up because that's where it lines up from where the breakout happened. So again, with the 222s, right? So $2.22 from where the breakout happened. If you measure, not exactly the widest part, but from about right here, the width, and you get up to 222. Now the totality from over the 7-year consolidation, and I don't show it all the time, but now that we're starting to break out, it doesn't look as stupid. But I always get made fun of. $5.49 is the actual target from the maximum exposure or the maximum capacity or rebound you want to call it from this big consolidation. I took a measurement at $1.96 and a measurement at $3.27 down to the 11 cents. So, but I mean, there's no reason and I kept saying, I can't believe how bearish everybody is. Like, there's no reason to be bearish. Like, I could not believe it. So what, it goes down 20%. Who cares? We know where it's going. Oh, I'm not cutting my hair till I can't cut it. It's a part of me now. But $10, I might consider trimming it. If it goes to $10, I'll take the $100,000 haircut. How about that? XRPH is gonna go ballistic, folks. I'm telling you, you think XRP goes quick? Oh my god, it's unbelievable what XRP Healthcare is gonna do. Not just that, like DigiByte is giving everybody an opportunity of a lifetime right here on this consolidation, guys. It only looks down 5.49%. Looks this bad because it was up 38% in the previous session and closed like up 26. So now it's got a small consolidation, which looks bad. But this is what DigiByte does when it goes on massive runs. Has anybody been a part of this before when DigiByte runs opposite of the rest of the market and what happens? Goes insane. Buy more? No. See, here's where everybody makes the big mistake. Don't buy more. If you already had stuff and you've been waiting for it, don't bring your average up at 97. You would wait until it all of a sudden comes right back through. That's the biggest mistake of traders. You have everything you need before the run up. And then you just are happy if you never get to buy again. That's how I am. That's what I did with my precious metals. There's no reason for me to buy it up here at past 2,000 for gold and past 25 for silver. There will be a dip, but where? There's always a dip, but where? Is it going to come after it hits $1.18 and then the dips to $1 or $1.15? Because there's a case to be made that now we may never see 50 cents again. After this breakout, because XRP is not meant to be in the pennies. That's what everybody doesn't understand. XRP is not a penny stock. It could be a penny stock in the sense of $1, but it's not supposed to be below $1. That's not what it's made for. For it to succeed, it's going to have at least 3 to 4 digits on it. But I could see it succeeding between the $10 to $20 stable range and being able to do what it needs to do just because of how many tokens there are. And that's fine by me. If it goes to 10 to 20 and it settles, okay. Life-changing money it is. And not just that, nobody considers like all of the other things we own. Like I own XRP, but I also own XLM. I own DGB. I own ZIL. I own VeChain. I own IOTA. I should own Algo, but you can't spread the money everywhere. I own Gala. I own AMP. I own VELO. Flare's now at 14%. I said, if you can buy Flare, buy it. I've said it since the last live. This live when I first came on when it was at 5%. Oh, everybody feels it. The dollar. Everybody always is waiting for the inevitable dump. Remember, the only reason XRP does what it does is to condition you to feel that way so that you'll get rid of it at the first chance you get. That's why most of the things do what they do. You just got to follow the patterns. That's it. You know? Just got to follow the pattern. This is craziness. I gotta look at something. I gotta see if I have enough to do something. Not like enough free capital. Because that DGB dip is too enticing. Like, I don't know if we're gonna get more chances way down here to add some substantial, you know, shares. 1970 Legend, thanks for being in Tom's Armor for 3+ months with the XRP Meteor. But also that $10 donation says the dynamic, it's getting what. Oh, I gotta go onto my phone to see that because it went by way too fast. Plus my wait a minute, there's 315 people watching us at 12:50 a.m. Are you serious? My dear Lord. Hey, welcome in everybody for the third time today. I think XRP is already getting into a gear. XRP, no, it didn't fail a test at 98. Well, I mean, you could say it failed to 1 minute. But come on, guys. It's only pushed up there for a half a second. How could it fail it? We're in our first 4-hour candle. Give it a break. I said it could come down. It could come to 92 cents. It could come down to that 90-cent breakout on the rising channel. You know, but this, we're not. If you're getting ahead of yourself, fellas and ladies and gentlemen, this is a 4-hour candle. Let it play out just a tiny bit, for fuck's sake. Time for me to go to bed. Good night, all. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. DGB, though, I'm telling you, down 5.72. It just doesn't seem right. It doesn't seem right what they're doing to my baby. It is right, though. Trust me. It's all by design. And it's so funny how they do it. But it's true. It is. It's so fucking by design. It'll make you want to bash your head in the wall when you start to realize it. Oh, it'll make you want to bash your head in the wall more than you ever have before in your life. If it goes to 91 cents, it's a shit coin. Yep, that's what everybody will say. That's what everybody will say. The Great Fallen, there's a lot of orders at $1, 105 of them, mostly at a whole number. Yep, I could see that. I could see that. Oh, it's my tail. It's what I've been saying since 21, but everybody thinks that it's gonna. I'm not being pessimistic, bearish. I'm just reporting. Oh, I'm not saying you are being. Not at all. I'm just saying though, you got to give it a chance before you know if it's going to be a real rejection. We don't even know if 98 cents is the resistance zone because it's not. That was just where it ended up hitting with that last spike. But I'm not saying that you are, my friend. Not at all. I like your reporting, to be honest, because it gives me something to think about at 98. Thank you for allowing us to copy trade. God bless you and bless America. This is good. Oh, you're welcome, man and his dog. And thank you for the $5 donation. Thank you for trusting me. I'm going to trade either way. So, I mean, everybody, the risk, the reward. Well, we seem to be on the same page, and it's a pretty cool thing. It's a really cool thing. Just wait until Gensler officially resigns. Oh, I know. There's a lot of positive stuff coming. A lot of positive stuff coming. Has anybody bought DGB? Just out of curiosity, does anybody in my audience own DGB? Because it looks like, look at that volume though. This is overzealous. Like that is so overzealous. This is just coiling up. Oh my God, this is what DGB does when it's just. Now, who knows? Maybe it falls through. Maybe it drops another 30%, right? Who knows? Who knows? $10 after I said to just now, or 10 minutes after I said to before it jumped at 35%? That's the question. That's the question. Hey, welcome in from Georgia. Welcome in from Georgia. Not Georgia in the USA, I might add. Oh, I own XLM too. I understand XLM's to buy, believe me. There's a reason I like to copy trade it. I don't know. DGB is DigiByte. I've done a lot of stuff about DigiByte. Tonight's not the night I'm going to go into long details and stuff. This is my third live and I'm barely hanging on. Yeah, Elon does have a wallet that's had XRP in it since basically, what, 2014, I believe? No, like, guys, like, to convert Doge to XRP or XRP to something else, like, if you have something, don't jump it because something, XRP's up 9% right now. It's up 102% or whatever in the last 6 days. I understand Doge is up a couple 100% as well, but Doge, have you looked at the chart? Doge has a massive W reversal here, massive bull flag that's starting to form on this bullish Gartley, and it looks like it needs to come up here. I gained exposure. Julie has Doge. We have exposure, but I gained more, and I have a stop loss under here, but I have more Doge just for myself in a leverage trade. Not in a copy trade, but it's still my Doge in a leverage trade. It's up right now too, but this whole market, everybody's waiting for the pullback. You know, you see how conditioned we are? Everybody is just waiting for that next pullback. What if it never comes? Everybody's been waiting for a pullback on XRP since 58, then 65, then 73, then 86. Now it's at 97. Like, what if it never comes the way people expect? Then again, what if it does? The beauty of it is I don't give a rat's ass if it comes or not because I bought it so long ago when it was at 34 that if it comes down 25, I don't care. Let it do what it needs to do. You know what the best thing that ever happened to me was learning how to be a long holder, but then also learning how to capitalize on short-term movements through leverage, but not doing it in crazy amounts. I used to try to be overzealous. Now a couple $100 is all you need, and you can make big money. In the last 7 days, just in the copy trading group, we're up over $300 and something, and we base it on $170 trades at 5x. I don't even do 10x anymore in the group. I just do 5x because it's less risk to the community, and I love it. "5 years and my father were waiting for this." Oh, these are big moments. Well, you got a little bit of this in 21, which was where everybody could have sold knowing the lawsuit was just starting. That's what I did when it at $1.66 when it started coming back down after a failed second attempt. And then I waited multi-years through bear market to buy it again. And now I did last year. And then a little more this year when it was at 38. Never thought I'd get that opportunity again. Still can't get over this. Someone's going to make the perfect buy. It's already back tested this so perfectly. It's, oh my God, this is what the, and now if you're like, okay, well, what if it comes down a little bit farther? Well, you know, you kind of look at this uptrend. But do we suspect, man, I'm not even going to speculate on this. I'm not speculating. We're just going to watch it walk out. I'm not here to speculate tonight. Here we go at 98 cents. 98 fucking cents. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Come on, break this slump. Break our slump. Break our slump. We're all just sitting here in real time. Any thoughts on SHX bag holders since February 24 here? I don't really know too much about SHX. I know enough, but it's SHX is stronghold, I believe. But not a. I don't know. I haven't looked at the chart honestly in a long time. I only have my main focus, which are my own personal ISO and IoT tokens that I personally have a love affair for. And you get to see them every day. Outside of these, I don't pay attention. I couldn't give a rat's ass about the rest of the market, to be honest. I keep myself very closed off. So when a lot of people bring stuff to me, like Flare 2-1, that's not even part of my repertoire besides what I get through the airdrops and stuff. I have wrote it though. Like everybody was part of it when we were at 008 when we bought it, and then like 3 months later it went up like 400%. But then you have to sell it because then it just comes right back down because of all the free tokens they give out. XRP up 10%, XLM's up 6. Oh, XLM, it's getting over this area now. Let's go. 15.4 guys and gals. Remember when we started? 15.4. We get over this, we're off to the next level. Looks like we're going to the next level. That's a nice bull flag. Oh, that's a nice bull flag. How many people own XLM in my audience? I am not in Litecoin. I am not in Litecoin. I can't get over their whole history and what they actually did and the fact that it's still going on. So I, in good conscience, can't buy Litecoin. Rob's in XLM. Eve of Warriors got XLM. CJ2 Pilot has XLM. And thank you for being in Tom's Army for over a year. Yeah, I told you so bad, CJ2 Pilot. SHX, yes, I know SHX is a ISO coin. I haven't gotten enough knowledge or enough, let's just say enough of the resolve. And it's not on all the exchanges. Like SHX, I don't even know if it's on any of the exchanges I'm on right now. That's the problem. It's not anywhere. I mean, it is, but it's not any. I don't have time to look at it right now, though. But I'll definitely talk about it more later. It's just, it's 1 a.m. and I've already gone nuts with my lives. But I wanted to look at this. I knew I couldn't go to sleep. How I was going to be up till 3, 4 a.m. anyhow. But no, Steven. Here, where's my... I'm going to write this down. I'm going to write this down and I'm going to do my due diligence. Let's see. Let's go back here. SHX. Because if it's important to you, Steven, and you're in here, this isn't your first time in here. So if it's important to you, it's important to me. And if I recognize some of you, I've been doing this for almost 4 years now, and I've never missed a day. When I start recognizing some of you and you start asking me things, you know how dedicated I am. Ooh. We were covering this before, but it was basically in the beginning when it was going to fall out. And then I had my target down here where if it would have come down. Remember, I talked about this for a long time, but then it got taken off the exchange that I was using. And I stopped paying attention to it. And that's the reason why. That's the reason why. Anyhow. But SHX, I'm gonna put it on here, and then I'm gonna leave a note. We're gonna go back to XRP. I know everybody wants to watch XRP, but I want to do this real quick. What is it? November 16th. All right. I can't forget that now. I can't forget that. All right. Let me make sure that this stayed. So it's up 20% today. Fantastic. Ah, fuck. In good faith, I have to look at it for a second. See how high you can go. I can't just not look at it now. It's up 20%. I want to see how high this can go for you. It's obviously breaking out. This already broke. That was so long ago. So much price action. But this is obviously breaking out for you right now. So you're in good shape here. Very good shape. And as long as you bought it before the breakout, you don't have to worry about any, like, this consolidation that's going on from 710 and now back to, this is just, this acts like DGB in a lot of senses. Okay. So you can see where the back test should come right here. Look at the back test. For anybody who's in this, here, I'll put a tag on here real quick. We're going to go back to XRP, I promise. I'm just doing some due diligence for somebody in the audience who's been watching for a long time. Right there, if it has the back test. The breakout. We already know the width. So we're just measuring the width. This can go anywhere in this little channel because it's not an expandable channel. It's just a little bit of a channel it got caught up in. But this is the target out of this channel, 00836. This is very fast analysis for everybody. This is for SHX Stronghold. There. See that? Steven, does that make sense? I'm gonna go to the next one, but does that make sense, Steven? That's what you're looking at right now, and you're breaking out in a very big way. Nope. 10,000's fine. That was actually my threshold. I have like I only have like 14, 15,000. I spread it across, but you just need 10,000. You don't need much more than 10,000. I'm being honest with you. Your 10,000's fine. No, you shouldn't use margin. If you're asking me if you should use margin, no. Can you look at solo chart, please? $1.99. I don't really want to get into solo and all that. I just want to watch XRP. Solo, I know a lot about solo, but I can't get into too much of this right now. Like, seriously, the only reason why is it's 1 a.m. and this is my third live, and, you know. It's all about your threshold. And look, I drew this cup out a long time ago. I haven't looked at this in a long time. But I drew a cup out and told everybody when it came back up, and it never finished, it was farther out. It ended up coming farther out, but the cup still came out to the exact same spot where I targeted. So all you had to do was watch and pay attention. And then some people would have bought it around here, and then it just came around here, and then it came all the way back down and then bounced. But it's solo, Corium. Once they do that, you have to know they're going to retrace 50 to 60% until they're ready to do it again, until that next move. So it's not, but it will. If it's ready to go, it'll keep gearing up for the next, and then the next, and the next. I consider like my Corium, you know, they're just different things. I want to see how far DGB is going to retrace. It might force my hand to buy more if it keeps coming down more. It's going to force my hand. That's what I'm saying. They can't really drag it down much more with this setup because there's no sell volume. This is the ultimate. Hey, this is going to be an overzealous sell-off for no reason because that's just DGB, and then it's going to catch you off guard, and then it's going to be like, holy shit, it really is a bull flag, and then. But what time is it? It's 1:08. Oh my god. 1:08. Jesus Lord. Yeah, I have 133,000 DGB. Fortunately, before this movement. Right now, $1.18 is the next heavy resistance for XRP. Obviously, the dollar psychological level in the order book, the Great Falling said $1.05. But from just a charting perspective, The next big level for XRP is $1.18. That's the cup and handle. The handle resistance now, or the handle technical target after breaking out. So if you knew that white is color coded, that white handle is measured with the white target. The yellow cup is measured the depth out from the breakout point, and then it gives you the target up to $1.37. But these are just the short term. There's other ones way up. What is the best exit strategy for someone with a good amount of XL or XRP? Oh, that's something you would have to decide. My exit strategy is nowhere near here, so a good exit strategy, I mean, if you have a good amount of XRP, I mean, it depends. Are you looking to sell so much of it and keep a certain amount by the end? Like, you could start playing targets. Like, obviously, you've been in for a while now. You could sell a certain percentage when it finishes off this cup and handle, for instance. You know, you could sell off a certain percentage if it breaks up and hits the 2021 high. You could sell, but like, I don't know where the right spot is to sell off because I'm not. I only sell off when the market cycle ends. Like, I'm not married to anything. Like, if I see XRP and it tells me like, oh, it got to $1.50 or $1.90, and then it's like last time, and I'm like, oh my god. But the same variables aren't here anymore. It's risky now to sell these assets. We're getting too close to the digital flip in the USA. So that's the last ticking time bomb. Obviously, XRP is very overbought right now, but it's gonna happen when you start to go into bull cycles. We're not even in a bull cycle yet. We have to break this cup and handle resistance areas now and get on top of the actual target, and then we can start talking about a bull percentage or a bull market. But guys, I'm gonna have to go here. It's 1:10. I've been on for longer than I expected, but I don't know. Just, it's crazy that there's almost 400 people here at this time. I'm out. God bless all of you. Yeah, Rigid. Have a good one, my friend. Have a good one, my friend. It's like I want to leave, but I don't. But I do because I know it's 1:11. But then again, it's Friday and I'm going into the weekend. My son doesn't have school. I mean, I don't have to leave the house for work during the week, but I do have a lot of obligations with my son and then obviously my channel and stuff. 14,000 is fine. I don't like to do price predictions. But over time, DGB is going to be. Just remember, in 21, I sold DGB. I bought it at 5 cents and sold it at 15. And then I bought it back in 23 or 20. Yeah, 23 at 0.005 something. And then I sold it in 24 around 2 cents. And then I bought it back at 0.062, I believe it was. So I'm looking for some of these to be like, I'm not talking like 100, 200, 300. DGB has been known when you buy it this cheap to run. Think about it. If you had DGB from 0.6 of a penny, every 10x would be 6 cents. So if it just got back to all-time highs, it would be like a 25x from where I bought it. Or not all-time highs, just from where I sold it at 15 cents. It got higher than that. So I always say I'm the XRP future millionaire, but it was because of my XRP investment in 21 that allowed me to spawn off into so many other things. And now all this it's like the love child of XRP because it was expanded with a portfolio I didn't once have. XRP afforded me a big opportunity. Yes, I'm glad to have shared the time with all of you as well, Nick. I am so glad. And yeah, hit that like button on the way out. Please do. Please do. But I'm going to call it a night so that I have a voice in the morning. Thank you all so much who have tuned in and watched. I really, really appreciate it. Have a blessed evening, and it was so very fun once again. It's just been an incredible time, and I'm sure tomorrow